Connie, what advice would you give the seniors?
First of all, I would say find out the truth in life and what really matters, and that's living for Christ. And do everything with that in mind. Do everything with that goal in mind. That you want to be productive, make a difference, and live for Him. Be His hands and be His feet.
Thank you.
That's all that matters.
This is what happens when you smoke. Elmer, what advice would you give to seniors?
Wow. First of all, I would just remind you this. You show me your friends and I'll show you your future. And I think you need to look around the room and find out who it is you're hanging with. And if you're hanging with people who are godly people who are searching out what God wants, then you're probably going to have a less tough time. Doesn't mean you're not going to have a tough time. The hard's coming though. It's going to be hard. It's going to be difficult. It's supposed to be. If it was easy, everyone would do it. And I just would encourage you to stay in church. I know that you're thinking, hey, mom and dad don't have to tell me to go anymore. But my recommendation, it's a safe place, baby. And you don't know how many times I've gotten a phone call from someone who something's crashed. Something's gone wrong. And they call back to the church because that's one place where they had strength. So I just want to remind you, keep your connection to church, watch who you hang out with, and most of all, send me money as much as possible. Dollar bills, $5 bills, just send them to me and I'll spend them for you. Okay, because you're wasting it anyway. God bless you. You're loved. Bye.
Pastor Mark, what advice would you give the seniors as they are moving on?
I would say as you go on from this point in your life that choose your opportunities well. You guys are going to have a lot of opportunities before you and a lot of different directions you can go. Really look to the Lord to kind of give you discernment, give you clarity as to which opportunities are the best opportunities for each one of you.
Alright guys, thanks a lot. That should be good for the senior video. I appreciate it. Alright, now that they're all gone, I've got some stuff I want to tell you that I probably couldn't say right in front of them. So ever since you were little, everybody that has ever graduated that you've seen has been told the same stuff. They've been told, stay in church, keep good friends, find good friends, stay out of trouble, try hard in school, the time flies really fast. They've been told all this stuff. And then 5, 6, 7 years later, they're telling the next group of people the same types of stuff. You heard it some from me tonight, you've heard it some from Noah, from Tegan, and you've seen these examples, and they've encouraged you what to do to avoid some of the same mistakes that they might have made or some of the same pitfalls that they fell into. But it seems like we hear this advice and then we just don't listen to it. We don't heed their warnings. We fall into the same stupid stuff. You might go a couple months where you just are out late on Saturday and then you sleep in and miss church and you think it's no big deal, and then all of a sudden you see that you're just feeling worse and your relationship with God is not there. And you're like, well, I didn't realize church was so important. Don't fall into that. Just find a church from the beginning. Just really listen to the advice that people are giving you, because the time really does go really fast. So you need to cherish it. You need to, not waste it and not be stupid, doing all sorts of stupid stuff that you're going to regret. You know what I'm talking about. And for you guys that aren't seniors right now, the summer is a time that is extremely busy, but you don't have very much structure, and it's easy to get into trouble. It's easy to be with your friends and not have anything to do and then go do something stupid or get pulled into something stupid that they're doing. Don't let that happen. Fight that. Keep that from being your story. We're still doing stuff here. We're going to be doing stuff here all summer, pool parties, different stuff. If you guys are ever stuck and need a place to go, our house is open. Anytime that we're there, you guys can come and just hang out with us. Except for maybe if it's really, really late and we're sleeping, give us a call first. But you guys can come over and avoid any bad situations. So there's no excuse for failure. I want to see each and every one of you here throughout the summer. I understand there's going to be vacations and there's going to be sports and there's going to be different stuff. But be involved. Don't just take the summer off. That's stupid. You need to be growing in this time. You need to not stop learning about Jesus, not stop growing, and then try to pick up where you left off next year. You should be way farther by the time next school year starts, so you can be a shining light for God. So listen to this advice. I can't wait for you seniors to come back and tell us how you're doing. We love you, and thank you very much for being such good role models and inspirations to all the younger guys and girls that are here. Thanks a lot.